Hi, my name is Zebra. I'm a 4300 Doomfist main, and for this guide I'll be collaborating with my friend RXP, the highest ranked Doomfist main in the world currently. This is the first of 3 Doomfist guides I'm making. Another will be a combo guide against each hero, and the last will be a pathing guide on each map. We believe that with this guide and the guides to come, even you can get GM with Doomfist. I don't usually ask, but this video took a lot of work to make, so I'd appreciate it if you took the time to drop a like and subscribe. So Doomfist, the Noob Stomper, Rage Inducer, and the 4-second one-shot hero. Doomfist is really only stronger in the lower ranks, and at the highest rank, Doomfist is probably one of the worst heroes in the moment, if not the worst. But there's ways to make him work, even in GM. A general tip we have for engagements is to almost always take the high ground and to deny it as much as possible. Hit scans are really strong, and even stronger on high ground where people can't directly reach them. Starting on and denying high ground can make it very difficult for the enemy to take it, and could get you a free kill if you surprise them. An uncontested high ground can make it very hard to win the fight, so always be looking to deny it. High ground also gives Doomfist more options and allows you to choose when to engage. If you play on low ground, it's easy to get poked and forced out. Instead of waiting to get engaged on, you choose when to drop and engage. There are 2 ways of committing to an engagement: soft commit and a hard commit. You should be soft committing when going in alone on non-isolated targets, and hard committing is when you use all your abilities. Typically do this when you have ult, going on isolated targets, getting supported by your team, or trying to get a trade kill. Generally, I try to target main threats I can kill first, usually being hit scan, so that the rest of the fight is pretty easy. Some other Dooms like to focus the backline more, which can also be very good for the rest of your team. But knowing who to target usually depends on who you can realistically kill on their team. Another big mistake I see Doomfist players make is not punishing for wasted cooldowns. Always look out for key cooldowns like Flash, Sleep, Bubble, and Hook that gives you opportunities to engage. Make sure to press tab, look at their comp, look at your comp, identify your strengths and weaknesses, and identify theirs. We're mostly going to go over how to play into enemy comps, but keep in mind that playing around your own comp is also very important, but just not as reliable with inconsistent teammates. As you may know, a huge counter to Doomfist are stuns. If the other team runs a stun heavy comp like Kree, Brig, Ana, try to avoid them if they're saving stuns for you, or ask for resources like a bubble. If they come up here, bubble man. King bubble, king bubble. Yeah, that's not real. That's not real. Try to go for fast engagements with your punch to avoid getting stunned. When playing into dive like Winston or Brawl, their team heavily relies on their tank to go in and make space. Doom is very good at denying the dive, or against Brawl, preventing it entirely. For example, against Brawl Zarya, their main space creator is the ball. Doom can easily combo the ball and prevent the engagement, denying their entire team from pushing in. Playing into Brawl is very good for Doomfist. When playing Brawl vs Brawl, look to play with your team and help your frontline. Look for off-angle punches and punches onto the Rein and Zarya. Be careful when punching Reinhardt, as they will likely try to counterpin you when you engage. Sometimes you can bait the Rein to charge in your team for a free kill. Another way to play against Brawl is to go for the healers. Killing Bap almost always wins you the fight, so when possible, try to do so. You can ask for bubbles from your Zarya so you can more easily go into the backline without dying. Playing into poke is a very hard matchup for Doomfist, and the main reason why Doom was so bad last meta. Playing into Echo, Tracer, or Kree makes it very hard for Doomfist to do anything without getting poked out. Try to avoid them as much as possible, and focus your value on denying space, flanks, or killing Zen, a big part of poke because of his damage output and Discord Orb. Another thing you can do is flanking the flank. When you set up in a position, they will likely flank and surprise them. One of the most common mistakes I see Doomfist players make is going in when their whole team can look at you. Most of the time on Doomfist, you want to make sure you can follow up with your tanks, or at least have your tanks distract them while you go in. You can coordinate with tanks like Winston and Ball to go in a little after them. Okay, I'm going now. Can you go now? Oh my god! Oh my god! One of the best times to flank is during the mid-fight because it can be easy for the enemy to lose track of you and they'll probably be focusing on the front, making it easy to flank and kill someone. With Doomfist's high mobility, he can get back to the fight very quickly after dying, so spawn camping and trading can be very beneficial in certain circumstances. You shouldn't always be looking to trade because getting out with your life provides a lot more value, but if you're trying to soft engage and get a kill, but something messes up and you think you're gonna die, use your last ability, which is usually punch, to secure the kill. On 2CP defense, after they win the fight and they need to clean up to capture the point, trading 1 for 1 makes it very hard for them to clean up since they have one less person, and also you have a greater spawn advantage, so trading is very beneficial. Make sure to watch out whether or not they have mercy, because most of the time it'll make your trade useless if they do have one. In this situation, my whole team dies, but our Zen gets their Ana. I have two options here, either regroup with my team or try and spawn kill the Ana. I see both their tanks push up to the high ground, so I decide to go for the spawn kill. After grabbing the mini, I try and rejoin the fight, but their McCree is zoning me out, and I just try and spawn kill the Ana again. I start on low ground, but here on high ground, so I uppercut to get to her. And we win the fight. Sometimes spawn camping and trading are the same thing. On defense, if you go for a surprise spawn kill but die, you'll get back faster, and it could potentially be a big time waste for the attacking team. Even if you don't get the kill, as long as you're in their spawn, they probably won't be back fast enough. Some of the best maps to spawn camp are Hanamura, Temple of Anubis, Volskaya, Eichenwald, Numbani, and King's Row. For most 2CP maps, you can spawn camp on first point attack and second point defense. While talking about 2CP, for second point attack, make sure you stay alive. Doom is very good at cleaning up fights, and if you're just trading 1 or 2, they have spawn advantage, and you'll probably lose the fight. I hope this guide on engagement was helpful to you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and we'll answer as soon as we can. Make sure to check out RxP's Twitch and my Twitch in the description, where we occasionally do free VOD reviews. If this video does well, the next guide will be a matchup and combo guide against every hero. Always remember, to fist off.